From a clash of Colonial League rivals to a clash of LBC rivals, where Parkland and Freedom took to the court at Cedar Beach following Wilson and Salisbury. The Trojans entered at 3-0, coming off a big win over Emmaus, while the Patriots held a 2-1 record, but that lone loss coming from their JV squad this past Tuesday. Mike Brusco has more.
It was Parkland that handed Freedom its first loss this past winter and ultimately ended the Patriots' season in the district quarterfinals, and the Trojans would jump out to a 12-2 lead last night before Derek Chiclana takes the contact and converts the three-point play to get back within 7. But that's as close as they would get for the rest of the half as Austin Beitelman pushes it up to a 9-point lead with the pull-up jumper, and then Parkland getting a nice contribution from Nick Salvaggi, first with the short J in the paint and then tipping in his own miss off the inbound set, and his team takes a 28-16 advantage to the break. It didn't get a whole lot better for the Patriots in half number 2, although a nice play here as Chiclana finds David Williams for the lay-in to make it a 9-point game. But again, it was all Trojans from there, Beitelman feeding Nick Rindock, and check out the left-handed finish plus the foul. 34-25 Parkland after that. Then more from Beitelman on the break. This time he keeps it himself, and Andy Stevens must dedicate entire practices to left-handed layups. The lead is now up to 13. Minutes later, that fast break thing seems to be working just fine for Beitelman. He scores, he distributes, Salvaggi the beneficiary of this one, and they are rolling up 45-27. Late in the game, more Trojans getting into the act. Here it's Nick Hassler pulling up off the dribble, and that's pure moisture for the lefty like a young Chris Mullen. You could pretty much put this one in the books, but just for good measure, Nate Case is going to pull down the offensive board, draw the contact, finish, and knock down the free throw. Parkland cruises to an impressive 59-38 win behind Beitelman's game-high 24 points.
We try to build confidence with everybody, even the guys off the bench. We always tell them to look at their shots. You got to play your role. I mean, some guys rebound a lot, some guys pass well, some guys score well. So we just have to do what we do well, keep the chemistry up, and keep the defense up. We always say start with defense and the offense will come. I mean, our offense, we have great chemistry with the guys. Everybody passes well. We look for the open pass, playing together all spring. So it's good that we know each other pretty well. Freedom's a good team. We just had the better end tonight.
Anytime you win a game, you get confidence. You know, I don't care where you play. So the more you win, the more confident they're going to get. And more for the guys that didn't play last year. So they get a little more confidence, and they get confidence in each other.
With the 59-38 win, Parkland has now scored a league-leading 243 points in just 4 games this summer league, while outscoring their 4 opponents by a combined 68 points, good for second only to Central Catholic. On the scene at Allentown, Cedar Beach, Mike Brusco, 2 Sports.